Hello, people morning. Hello, YouTube. We are Talk Talk. Talk Talk is a conversation platform where you can learn some languages like English, Spanish, French, German, Mandarin. Here is not a normal class. I'm not a teacher. No one here will teach you nothing, but we will learn together. Here is a safe place to make mistakes. Mistake is not a problem. Mistakes are part of a path to knowledge. And it's a safe place to respect other opinions. And it's important to learn something and have fun. I'm Elias. I will be your host today. And the selected subject is better to capture the moment or just live in it? Because nowadays we have a lot of technology, we have a lot of smartphones, digital cameras, and a lot of people just I don't know, lost the moment in order to get the better photo to post on social media. And sometimes I think these people lost the best part of their trip, their vacation, their enjoy moments that people should enjoy with family. Some of moments are lost in order to capture the better moments. Okay. Uh, Ricardo, please start, present yourself.
Sorry. Well, I'm Ricardo. I live at São Vicente, first city of Brazil. I'm married, I have a daughter. I work in a telecommunications company. Uh, well, São Vicente is near from, yeah, it's a south coast from São Paulo, so there are beaches in my region. So I love this kind of culture because there are some aspects particular in my region, my city, because, well, lifestyle is different too. Uh, the people, I believe that is more relaxed, and the I like to uh, live here. In the well, I love watch movies, hang out with my friends and family. That's it.
Okay, thanks, Ricardo. Go ahead, Christian. Present yourself, please.
Sure. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Hope you are doing well today. My name is Christian Jimenez. I am Bolivian. I am from Bolivia. I currently live here in Brazil, in Curitiba, Paraná. I moved here to Brazil 2 years ago because of my job. So I work as a full stack software developer, and I have been working in this field for almost 12 years. I am currently trying to enhance or master my English because I would like to have the opportunity to move to another country. So that's why I'm here, trying to enhance my English, and as well, nowadays I'm trying to learn French as well because I would like to find an opportunity in Canada specifically. I am married. I'm 36. Let me see what else. I love playing football when I have the opportunity to, as well playing volleyball with my wife because it's a passion that we share together. Watching movies, trying the different new foods here in Brazil, and that's it, guys. That's me.
Good, very good, Christian. Sometimes I think about studying another language, but I don't find any motivation. I don't know. Maybe starting with Spanish, but I don't know. Maybe I will uh, study just English. And go ahead, Sydney.
Uh, Good morning, everyone. I'm Sydney. I'm 39 years old. I currently live in the vibrant and green city of Belo Horizonte, where I have built my professional and personal life. I work as an accountant for 20 years. About that field, I enjoy a lot because it allows me to use my skills in finance organization uh, and problem solving on a daily basis. About my to stay here on Talking Talk, my main goal is to improve my English, enhance my abilities, uh, my skills of communication to use that language, and I have a objective to work in an international company. And about my personal life, I am a dedicated family man. I'm married, and I have my wife and I have a son. He is 6 years old, and well, for me, being a father is one of the things that I love. In I love to have that responsibility, and I like to see my son grows and to see his development, his improvements, and I think that's it, guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sydney. About me, I'm Elias, I'm 37. I work with IT since 2008, it's over 16 years ago. Nowadays, I work from home for an insurance company based on Belo Horizonte. I've never been there, but maybe this is I have to. I'm married, I have no kids yet, I have no pets, cause I live in a small flat, then I think it's not a good space for having pets. On my free time, I like to listen to music. Sometimes I watch some movies in English in order to shape my skills. I think English for me is a window to open a lot of a door that will open a lot of opportunities. English for me is for now, for a year, for a month, for a week. It's present all my entire life. I don't study English my entire life, but I think it's present in everyone's life. And uh, Ricardo, can you read the question number two and answer, please? Ricardo? Okay, go ahead. Then,
Sorry,
okay.
eu dando palestra aqui com o microfone desligado. I'm sorry. Well, why do you think so many people prefer to capture the moment with photos instead of simply living it? Living it. Uh, what I consider myself a person that have a different style if you compare with the most part of the people because uh, well, sincerely, I don't think about photos uh, in the mainly. I don't share my life on the social media. Normally, the most part of the time, I just uh, make posts because of my wife. For my wife is important, and but that's weird for me. For example, it sounds like it's just a joke, but sometimes I'm having this kind of feeling that one of the people uh, schedule a meeting, a party, or something similar. It sounds like it's just excuse to take photos. So that's weird. The most part of the time, the people uh, pay more attention and take photos than on others aspects. I love talking with my friends and the family, share information. uh, having fun. I don't know, listen and talk about jokes or another stuffs. I don't know. I wanted to be happy. I think I try to relax because our life is used to have problems, and sometimes you are under pressure because a lot of different stuff. So in this case, I just wanted to relax on this kind of event, but I'm not sure the reason. I believe is I forgot the name in English, efeito manada. So I believe, yeah, there are some people that's so communicative in the well, they have a wonderful, not a wonderful, they have a big necessity to share information. I believe that is part of this style. I don't have arguments about it. I respect, but there are parts of them that's just efeito manada. So that's it.
Yes, thank you for sharing, Ricardo. Yes, I agree with you. People do a thing just other people are doing the same. Everyone is doing. But like my mother used to say, yeah, you are not everyone. You is not everyone. But yes, people usually do this. Okay, go ahead, Sydney. What is happening, in your opinion?
Yeah, in my opinion, I think there are some reasons that the people prefer to take that to do that instead to enjoy the moment. One of them are to uh, preserve that memory. I think some of them they take that photos, that pictures. I think to save it and share that memories with the others or organize the things in order to revisit it in the future. Another thing is about to gain recognition from social media platforms, especially young people. They they used to do that in order to, I think, to share that that photos, that pictures with their friends online, and yeah, to gain, yes, to gain more followers, yes, to have more, to be more famous on the social media platforms. I think that's it.
Yes, there is some social media influencers. I think some people that earn money with this. I don't know. I don't criticize these people. I don't know. It's a kind of job, maybe. Yes. And about you, Chris? What's your opinion?
So, I think that it depends on the context because every single person has its own reasons for do different things or behave in a different way. I'm gonna talk about myself because I like to post my not my entire life on social media. Maybe the important things that I've been doing here, even more because my family is not here, and I know that for them it's important to know that my wife and I we are doing well here in Brazil, or maybe the places that we visit, or maybe that the friends that we have here. I think that that's important for them. So in my personal case, I post it personally for them, not for my friends, because for me the most important is my family and and it's not for kind of become famous or just say okay I'm living in another place or show those things in that regard. So I think that it's totally depend of the context of the person, but most of the time I would say that people uh, they like. I think it's part of the this generation. This generation were born was born this generation was born in an area with technology, with social media, and social media is part of our life. So when we do something interesting or whatever, people or young people always like to share it on social media for their friends or for just for keeping that information for forever. Because when you upload something on internet, that it's gonna stay there for a long time. It's kind of impossible to delete something at all on internet. And that's it. That's in my opinion.
Yes, I agree with you, Christian. Sometimes people, I don't know, I think people living not for themselves, but for the others, and just to show their life for the others. In my case, I I take some photos, I take some pictures, but I don't try to take the best picture. I don't know, the last vacation that last trip actually that I did with my wife was 2 weeks ago. I went to a Dinos Park here in Miguel Pereira, uh, em português, Terra dos Dinos. I think just it's not just too interesting. There's some dinosaurs there. That, of course, not real dinosaur, but a lot of robots. But I'm not try to take the best photo because we lost the moment. Um, for example, my wife not try to do the best photo too, but I think she care more than me. For example, when we on my birthday party or in our wedding party, for example, usually we take photos together. But sometimes the photos, the pictures not so good because my wife okay try to do the best angle. Then there's I lost my smile. I started smiling, okay, but I don't know, like it's not enjoyable to take so long to just to take one best picture. And then sometimes my photo is not so good because I don't know. I'm getting so bored about it. Uh, try to take the best photo, and the moment is not so good. Uh, I don't know. For me, okay, take a photo. Okay, one, two, three, four. But my wife not. I don't know, more than 10 minutes just to take one photo. It's not so good. I don't enjoy too much. And I don't have a
Mm-hmm.
social media. I don't use Facebook. In the past, I used to too, but I don't like to post too much. Uh, I don't use Instagram. I have an account on Instagram, but I don't use it. And about LinkedIn, sometimes I post about about jobs and projects I'm working, but it's not about my life, about trip, things like that. And then I
Mm-hmm.
don't. I'm thinking I'm not the person that lost my entire vacation in order to take the best photos. Okay, Christian, can you read the another question? Question number three.
Sure. Hmm. Have you ever felt that you didn't fully enjoy a leisure moment because you were trying to capture it? I don't think so. I think that personally, I try to create a balance. I don't. I'm not the kind of person who is there just trying to take pictures. I just do that when we do kind of let me see a remarkable moment with my wife. For example, the time that we were to Disneyland in the United States, I think that it's impossible to not take pictures because that moment was remarkable for us. That milestone in our lives for me and for my wife. So we took some time for taking good pictures to keep that in our, not just in our memories, as well in our maybe in a physical picture or on a digital one. So I think that depends on the context. That's totally something. There are a lot of factors that can that can't affect or make us decide to take a picture or not. So I do not remember any time that I wasted my time just for for taking pictures about that moment.
Okay, thank you, Christian. And about you, Sidney?
As for me, I haven't felt that. Normally, I prefer to enjoy the moment instead to capture some photos at that moment from photos, some videos. But for example, my wife, she loves to take photos, but no one of us are obsessed to do that. To I think to waste our time instead to enjoy that moment. That the moment can be unique in our life. But I remember when I went to the stadium to see my favorite football team play. It was 1 month ago. Yes, many of the people there, in order to appreciate that match, they were taking pictures, especially when some footballers they are about to score. So they took their cameras, their smartphone to take that photo, and I think they lost the moment instead to take that photos. So for me, there are some moments that are very unique in our lives, so we need to enjoy it. But like Christian said, to have a balance, to eat a good, I think a good way to, yes, to enjoy the moment and take some pictures to eternalize it.
Yeah, let's ask a question, Sidney. In general, do you think women's care most about taking pictures or men's or the same?
Yeah, I think definitely women, they are more prone to take photos because she has their uh, she has their friends, and they think for them it's more traditionally she loves to share that photos with friends, and yes, for them it's more important in some aspect to take photos, more photos than men.
And about you, Christian, when you and your wife arriving here in Brazil, in Curitiba, uh, how was the experience about taking photos? Or you and your wife don't care about it?
So, as already said, I think that first time that we went to the downtown or different parks, we took some time for taking photos for posting in our social media. But nowadays that we are living here, it's not like that. I think that we just take photos on Saturday when we are hanging out with our friends or when we are in the church or that's it. I think that it was just the emotion of the first time living here in another place in the capital of Paraná that we consider so beautiful city here, Curitiba.
Yes, I understand. There is kind of emotional. First time in some place, I remember when I was younger, when I went to another place that I never been. Usually, I want to buy something. Uh, for example, in the neighbor cities, and if from Teresópolis, we when I went to Friburgo or Petrópolis, I used to want to buy something, but maybe when I don't know with second time, third time that I'm being there. Oh, this product is the same I have in Teresópolis. It's not any kind of new. Then nowadays I don't care. When I went to this cities to buy something there. Of course, if I stay in a hotel with my wife. stay in a hotel with my wife, then we have to buy food, things like that. And then I try to buy food that I don't usually eat at home. Okay. But about buying stuff is like souvenirs. I don't care. And about you, Ricardo?
Well, um, I know a guy, and I believe that every person on this country know a guy have this kind of profile. He's a he's a close friend, and the is a very funny guy, and the people use it to follow, and the yeah, is a easygoing person, and the yeah. Sometimes I uh watch or see posts from this guy, and the well, is this kind of situation, this kind of people attract us for I mean watch the videos and the other stuff that he produce. But yeah, sometimes it's a kind of trap uh, because some people became sound like a slave from this behavior. uh, and the well, for me, I have a different profile, and sometimes it's a little boring because uh, we are having fun, and they suddenly, oh, let's take a photo from this moment and something like that. It's a little boring for me. And the sometimes when do you follow or what videos, photos, and the other stuffs from a specific person, and the for example, that's common nowadays. The people make a trip, and the suddenly this person take or took I don't know 100 photos, and the well, normally this person don't create a folder on the social media and they put the 100 photos on this folder. The most part of the time, the people post, I don't know, 3 photos, and the other posts more 4 photos, and the more three, more two, more one, and this suddenly this person pass, I don't know, a month posting photos. And it's suddenly for some people watch or see this kind of behavior, and they think, wow, this person living on a incredible, wonderful world, just traveling and the having fun and the I don't know, enjoy the life. Don't it's not necessary work, it's not necessary any kind of problems. It's just living in the pink world. I don't know. It's so it's as I told you, uh, is a kind of trap for some people because it sounds like it's not possible. Everyone just having fun, enjoy the life, and for me, it's just sadness and the problems and the other stuffs. So, uh, when the person take a photo, is a just freezing this moment, and suddenly the person smile, and they stuck the smile until the person take the photo, and this kind of situation became eternal on the social media, and suddenly the message from this photo is just happiness, and this person don't look, don't pay attention really. It's just a moment, so the life continue, and you have to face problems and the other stuffs. That's it, guys.
Yes, while you was talking, Ricardo, I remember there is a trip. There is a couple, maybe they get married recently, maybe in a honeymoon, I don't know. And the boy was taking photos of his wife, but I remember the the girl uh do the smile just to take photos, like I don't know if something happened between them, but she with a very serious face, but for taking photos, okay, the do a smile. I'm not have this ability to to smile so good, like I'm very happy, very enjoying the moments, just to take a photo and turn it back to my real mood. I don't have these abilities, but I remember now there is a once I observed a couple doing this. Okay, let's move. I think everyone has answered this question. Sydney too?
Yeah, I think so. I
Yes.
didn't answer it yet. But for me, as soon as it affects the way of the people enjoy a trip, as soon as they try to focus, to build, I think, a perfect angle to take photos and post it, and they try to reply their followers from social media, because that photos and maybe, of course, the way of they think is that they have an obligation to maintain their followers engaged, and the stay to maintain them, to feeding them with new photos, new information, new things. I think it affect a lot. And well, for me personality, I don't have social media accounts. So when I take photos, usually it's for me and for my family. I I maintain it in my smartphone and uh, HD, 8D, I think so, as external 8D. So in time, we we gather all the people here and pass it on the TV. For example, last in this year we traveled to Porto Seguro. It was our third time there, but before that uh, we watched our last trip there, and to see, for example, how our kids were tall in 2 years ago. So we tried to visit the same places as to, I think, to revisit it in order to have, I think, a different point of view, because the things now is a little different. But yes, that's it. That's my opinion.
Yes, I went to Porto Seguro. My first trip was Porto Seguro. Did you enjoy the alcohol street?
Yes, a lot. Every night we went there to eat something different, and at the restaurants. Even pizza is a little different. And the Coca-Cola as well was very different. I think the gas is less strong than in Minas Gerais. It's very weird,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it happens.
I didn't know.
Yeah, but a bottle of a bottle or in the
2 liters.
yes. I didn't know. Cause in the I don't know the name. Even in Portuguese, that machine that we put the cup and the Coke, Fanta, that machine, I don't, I think you guys know, the soda is made, é feito na hora, né? Then they put the syrup of coca and I don't know how many liters of water and the gas. I don't know if you guys know about this. In the coca, daquela máquina que fica ali no McDonald's, deixa fazer na hora. Then there is difference between if the guy puts more gas or less gas. that is different from restaurant to restaurant. It's different, but see, in a bottle of Coca, I've never heard about it. I
Yeah, it's
didn't
very
know.
weird, but we felt that the difference of the gas, less gas than we are accustomed to drink here in the Gerais.
Very interesting. Um, okay, I think. Okay, let's move on. Question number 7. Christian, can you read the answer, please? This question.
Yeah, sure. What are the psychological consequences of prioritizing content creation for social media, focusing on the present moment? So I think that some of my colleagues here in the meeting already mentioned it. I think that when we are just focused on pretending that we have a perfect life, we just not affect ourselves. We as well we affect the others
Yeah.
because I know that there are people who think that we are living a perfect life, that we are living in a beautiful place. We are just showing it in a superficial way. So that can affect us just for living a fake life that we don't have at all. The same thing, the same or even a stronger effect can be followers who follow us, who watch or who see stories or online. So I think that it kind of moments or it kind of post or it kind of actions just give us a little bit of dopamine to our brains to just let us know that we are living uh, well, and we want to show that to the others, you know. And just I think that that feeling is it's what people are trying to seek when people just try to do that for showing what they are doing or what they are eating or something like that. So but I want to repeat the first thing that I said. It depends completely on the person and what that person is trying to do with that post. Because as I already said, in my personal opinion, I do it not frequently, but not just for show my perfect life, quote unquote it, just for let my family know how we are doing or the things that we do here in Brazil. So that depends completely on the person, and that's it.
Yes, I agree with you, Christian. Usually, people that post a lot, try to show maybe a life that the people don't have like a perfect life, maybe a lot of travels. I don't know, things like that. But it's not always true. Some people in my city uh, here we have some mountains. We have some sites, some beautiful places, but people take photos, take a lot of photos from uh, there. But I don't know. I think it's so common. So for people that living here, it's so common. People just go there to taking photos. People that I forget the name. Uh, em português, fazer trilha em a mountain. I forget the name.
Um,
Hiking.
yeah,
Yes,
could be.
yes. Okay, thanks. And people do hiking, but I don't know, taking photos, record a video, but I don't know. I don't enjoy the moments. And about you, Ricardo, share your opinion.
Uh, I don't know. I sometimes is uh, well, the people, for example, I could mention my friends and family, but it sounded like it's common this kind of behavior and this kind of uh, excessive exposure on social media, and suddenly I noticed the people became addicted. I don't know, and the yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me talk about it because I don't have this kind of necessity. uh, So I don't know. Some people could say that I'm an ugly guy. So in this case, I don't want to share my face on the social media because I'm not exactly a handsome guy. But I don't know. I simply don't think about it. I just wanted to have fun and the interact with my friends. But sometimes particular women, uh, and they could say my wife for her is important. For example, oh, I transmit love, I share love and good feelings for my to my wife. I don't know, but uh, sometimes it's not enough. My wife needed to receive this information from the social media too. Oh, every people have to know that I fall in love with my wife. So I respect and I prefer to don't arguments because yeah, it's not exactly a terrible situation. Take a photo and the post on internet, post in specific social media, and the yeah. So I just don't have this kind of necessity. So, but normally I use it to try to be a respectful person for this kind of person, have this kind of behavior and the love uh, post photos and the other stuff. So in this case, for example, when I uh, take my cell phone, I just want to check some other kind of information, but don't about social media. But I would like sometimes to follow friends and the receive notes news about it. So I believe that's the balance is the best way to live, in my opinion.
Yes, I agree with you. I think a lot of this stuff, a lot of taking photos, a lot of register the moments in social media. I'm uh, I don't know, can people can be addicted, and people, I don't know, people living more from the others than from themselves. I think people don't enjoy the moments and have some kind of social proof, like I'm doing good, I mean have a perfect life, or not a perfect life, but I have a good life. But see, okay, see if I have a good life. Usually people don't. It's not enough to, okay, I have a good life. I have to show my good life for the others. I think it's a kind of I think the main consequence is a kind of competition in social media. I'm thinking when in the past when we have when we don't have digital cameras, we have that's filmy with just 36 photos. I think we think more before taking photos, not to just taking a lot of photos, because it's more expensive to take more photos because we need to a lot of films. I don't know. And about you, Sidney, do you, in your opinion, there's some kind of consequence?
Yes, of course. All of you said many things, but I'd like to emphasize that, for example, of course, there are some people who work with it on digital platforms, and in this weekend, I watched a video about Cristiano Ronaldo. he already opened his YouTube channel. I think he broken a record of followers, and some agency said that he has a potential to make more money than in your profession. So now he has more than 1 billion of people, considering all of the platforms, the digital media platforms. So, and I think the last post he made, I think to a company, he received, I don't know, $400,000, something like that. But because he is the most, I think, football player, the most famous football player around the world. And but about the normal people, I think they need to pay attention and not to become a slave of the other judgments. And like Christian said, most of them they can be addictive of a dopamine, but it's a in one hand they can make some money on internet, but on the other hand, it can bring them some drawbacks or some bad things for their mental health.
Yes, I was thinking, is it possible to some people get a depression by seeing the others' life, like oh they have a lot of things to do. They is always traveling, and I don't have enough money to travel. What do you think? Of you guys, Sidney, Ricardo, and Christian?
I think so. My opinion is definitely when we stay on we always are looking for the people judgment and always positive feedback. And when something happens in a different way or that you not expect for it, it can be dangerous for your mind, for your yeah, for yourself.
And about you, Christian, what's your opinion?
I'm
Do
sorry, I
you know?
didn't get your last question. Could you repeat that again, please?
Yes, the excess of posting on social media, things like that, can lead for example, if I post my entire life in social media, this behavior can lead other people to a depression, things like that, anxiety.
Depending, as already said, obviously it can create. I think that Sinead already mentioned it about it. When you start comparing yourself with other lives, I think that that kind of process in your mind can create depression or stress because you can see on social media people who are traveling around the world, who are already buying their houses or doing different things that maybe are in your goal list and you did achieve those yet. So that kind of comparison can create that pressure in your mind or stress or depression, I would say. So it's really difficult. It's dangerous. It's important to understand that every single person has its own time. Um, I think that you are when we start comparing ourselves with others, we start losing our life. We have to understand that we have our rhythm, we our time, and that's it.
Yes, yes, I agree with you. And about you, Ricardo, do you know something, someone that's, for example, someone posts a photo or a video, a thing like that about, in traveling, enjoying my trip, and do you know another person that in some way envy that person that posted some photo? Do you present some situation, something, some behavior?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand. A person that
For
stop
example,
everything.
your wife. Your wife and you post something on the internet, and another person look at this picture with some kind of envy. it's happening with you or with someone that you know?
Probably yet, probably yes, but I can't.
Yeah. You didn't
I,
see, have not
I
seen.
it's not possible to avoid, this kind of a feeling. So in this case, I try to fo- follow. I try to I don't know, live my life, and it doesn't matter about the other person. Uh, Actually, I try to be a good person, an honest person, but sometimes it's not enough because
Yes.
another person could don't think the same way. So sometimes some people could don't like to me, don't hate me. But yeah, I don't know. I try to do my best and try to don't pay attention on this kind of attitude.
Yes, yes.
Haters existing, and the depends on the quantity of famous level of your famous, uh, the number of the hates increase in the same feeling, the same how do you say intention? I don't know. So how much uh, quantity of famous you have, the number of the haters increase in the same quantity, I believe. And but it's not possible to avoid. So it's better to try to live your life, and it doesn't matter about it.
Yes, yes, I totally agree with you. I don't believe, I don't believe in EVI. I don't know if they put a hex like in Portuguese, mal olhado. I don't believe in it. I believe in deliberated actions that people do. But if we care about it, about if I'm posting, or if I'm doing something, someone will envy me. But it's not. I don't know. We can lead to I don't, uh, I don't know a correct word in English, like a paranoia. Then, like you, I try to live my life in a better way, try to be a good person. And if another person look at me and envy me in some way, it's not my problem. It's the person problem. Okay, guys, this conversation is almost finished. I almost forget the hour. Um it's a great pleasure to having you with me. I expect to see you more times, okay? Next Monday and next Friday. The immersion from beginnings, but it's general, okay? Thank you very much, Christian. Thank you very much, Sydney and Ricardo. Okay? Have a great week with a lot of work, a lot of realization, a lot of tasks. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Elias.
No, no, no
Appreciate
task, Christian. Just vacation.
Now I have to finish an important task this week. So have a great week, guys. See you later.
Bye.
Bye bye.